This is Drew Travis with Brookdale Buick GMC. You can find us at the corner of 694 and Brooklyn Boulevard in Brooklyn Center or online at brookdalebuickgmc.com. I'm here, excited to present to you the vehicle that everybody's been looking for and waiting for. Behind me is the 2019 GMC Sierra Denali Ultimate. There's lots of trim levels available, lots of options and safety features. We're going to get into all that. But let's just look at the front end of this vehicle. The reverse seat lighting and that jeweled housing with the paint from the front pulling up into the headlights. The grille itself, that traditional Denali jeweled grille. The grille itself is massive and sculpted lines, really has a presence of class and luxury unseen before in a pickup truck. And talking about safety, incorporated in the new from the ground up Sierra is a front camera system which coincides with the sensors. The vertical chromed tow hooks really gives it a classic truck style, but very uniquely luxurious. There's options and paint schemes that are brand new for 2019. The trim levels are the entry level SL, the SLE, the SLT. There's a new AT4 that we have here, and watch your videos because we may be doing a video on that in the future. But definitely the Denali Ultimate is the one. Now the different engines, there's 3 engine options available. There's the 4.3 V6, the 5.3 V8, and the Ultimate is standard with the 6.2. This is 420 horsepower of pure LS muscle. So this is the one to have. Safety features. The safety features of this vehicle, along with that front vision, it has the ability to sense vehicles in front of you as far as 197 feet. There's rear cross traffic that's new for this vehicle, and also a heads-up display. All these features will make your experience in the Sierra a safe one, and it keeps you out of trouble. Look at the side. Look at the side here. The minimal chrome and the real styled jeweled chrome handles. You see the 3-step You see that? Power boards, 3 steps. It gives you the ability to come to the front of the box, grab objects with very convenient effort. And it holds tons of weight, tucks right underneath the body. Let's look inside. Notice how it opens again every time you open the door? Very quick access. Look at the door. It's all redesigned, but the touch materials are soft, high quality. It's offset gray stitching with a wood-like interior trim. It's kind of a brushed, very classic luxury car style. You get the Bose speaker system, arguably some of the best speakers in the business. Now when you get that bucket seats, you get an amp and woofer in there for better sound quality, and that works with the sound deadening material to give really great crisp sound quality. Look at the seats. 8-way power seats with lumbar controls, perforated stitching with that offset gray, embroidered Denali in the headrest. Everybody knows that you're in the boss's truck when you see that. Now look at the dash. The all reimagined dash has knobs on there with a high quality jewel feel and simplistic use. It's easier to use and it has more information than the previous generation. And I'm going to talk about all that in just a bit. Come on to the back. Let me show you. The crew, this is the crew cab. And the cab itself, as you can see, it's larger than the previous generation. And they kept a lot of things that worked. The pretensioner in the seat allows you to easily lift and lower it to get people in the back or objects. They've incorporated heated seats in the rear with vents and USB connectors, right, for access for people in the rear. And also a storage in the seat cushions. I mean, isn't that amazing? And these seats are very comfortable, and there's lots of room in there. Come on back. Now, you need to take a look at the back end of this vehicle. It's not just an all-new cab or an all-new box, but the tailgate. This is a Pro tailgate, which has multi-functions to it. Now, do you notice how you don't have the handle here? There's a couple of cameras. The GMC is below with the Denali, letting everybody know at eyes level what they're dealing with. There's sensors for rear for parking. The hitch has a receiver. This vehicle will tow 9,300 pounds, no problem. Notice the dual exhaust tips, right? Rectangular, they're fantastic. Now, pan up and take a look at this. Notice, again, we talked about no handle. You hit the rubber solenoid and it releases the upper half of the tailgate, giving you access to essentially a workstation. You can use your laptop up here or easily grab objects with inside the box. This handle lifts up. This is the short box, 5.8 foot box, but this is an actual extender, regularly made, where you can take objects and sit them right up here and move right on from Menards. So it gives you essentially a 6.5 foot box in a 5.8 foot box space. Also, I want you to see this. The lower solenoid releases the full tailgate, and now it's all down, it's all flat, surfaced, it's all textured. But again, if we pull that same half tailgate down, release this, now it's a step. Pull up the handle that's been incorporated, and you have a very functional step and access to that cab. Isn't that fantastic? You see that? Easy. Come over to the side. Let me show you something. New for 2019, this vehicle has new wheels. Obviously, this is a 22-inch. It's a multi-spoke, multi-faceted wheel. Very luxurious looking. Far more luxurious than I've seen on any trucks. And I also want to show you that the steps are accessible on both sides. So easy that was. Now, let's come up here and I want to show you a couple things. This is a larger outside mirror for greater outward visibility, but they've incorporated a sensor that will emit a signal back 197 feet and pick up vehicles coming into your blind spot. And that's new for the Sierra as well. So you got a blind spot detector, will pick up objects or vehicles coming into your blind spot or vehicles sitting in your blind spot, and will illuminate that with an amber light. Now, we talked about the door handle, and it's all chrome, but maybe you've noticed the button, maybe you haven't. With the key in your possession within a 3-foot radius, you can lock or unlock all the doors just by hitting the button, and it senses the key. Now, the key fob itself will remotely start this vehicle from up to 150 feet away, unobstructed. You can open the tailgate, lock or unlock it, flashlights will beep the horn. You can also download an app, the My GMC app on your phone, and get a lot of the same access. You won't be able to open the lift gate, but you'll be able to lock and unlock it and remotely start it. That's pretty awesome. Look inside here. Look at what you have. On the driver's side, the captain gets memory seating, right? You get the power mirrors, mirror controls, and there's more of that brushed wood, right? Now pan up here. I want you to look at this. This is the Auto Track 4-wheel drive system. You can switch from 2-wheel high, 4-wheel high, or auto on the fly at any speed. 4-wheel low, you have to put it in neutral, and this is your lighting system. Now look over here. This is new. The heads-up display, I mentioned that. These are the controls for that. It will display the miles per hour along with other bits of information directly on the windshield. We're going to go over that in just a bit once we get inside. And there are so many options to this vehicle, so many configurations that are available to you. You have to come in. I can't explain it all in the time they give me in these videos, but we're going to hop inside. I'll try to round up what's inside the vehicle, and I'll invite you out to the dealership. I'll see you inside the truck. Here we are inside the reimagined 2019 GMC Sierra Denali Ultimate. It has lots of features that keep you comfortable and safe, and also it makes the perfect office for those on the go running businesses. Let's start with the sunroof. Up here is a power one-touch sunroof with a shade that blocks out 100% of the sun. That's an awesome feature to have when you're out in the sunlight. Down here is the OnStar. The OnStar has 3 buttons here for automated connectivity For an actual person hitting that button 3 in the afternoon or 3 in the morning, or if you're in an emergency situation, you want to be a good Samaritan, the SOS button will connect you to someone at OnStar that'll get you safe and informative information immediately. It's an awesome system. The inside rearview mirror has a mirrored image of objects behind you, traditional, and also there's a video feed with greater clarity, and it's just fantastic. We're going to talk about that in just a bit. I'm excited about that. Down here is the GMC IntelliLink system, and it's super intuitive. It's an 8-inch digital screen with touch and swipe technologies, easy to use as your cell phone is. Audio, your phone connectivity via Bluetooth. There's a Wi-Fi hotspot that's available in this vehicle. Unlimited gigs can be at your fingertips. You can customize the information that's available to you. There's also Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So easy to use. So many different options for the people that are on the go. Let's swipe the page. Up here, I want to talk about this. This is new with the truck. It's a trailering system which will allow you to customize different types of trailers, and you can compile a list of different trailers and their trailer brake controlling setups. You can also implement tire pressure gauges, which you can read to find out what's going on with that trailer behind you and keep everything safe while you're pulling it down the road to have fun. Down here is your backup camera, and what that does is it gives you an image of the rear of the vehicle and multiple options just to keep everything safe. Look at that. Now down here you have your hard buttons that coincide with the IntelliLink system. Everything looks great, but it's also very easy to use, very intuitive. Your heating and air conditioning systems with the graphics here tells a great story. Dual zone heating and air conditioning, on and off switch. The 9-way heated and ventilated seats for the driver and the front passenger make this a very comfortable place to be. The buttons down here, I'll just cover them just briefly. You have the lane keep assist, which utilizes electronic power steering to guide you within the lane. The parking sensors allow you to see and park the vehicle within a foot of anything in front or behind you. The auto stop start, which is on this vehicle, can be deactivated with the push of that button. And then the tailgate can be dropped from inside the cab with the push of that button. There's other features on here. There's a ton of stuff. You got your trailer brake controller, I talked about that, your USB, you have a DC power outlet, an AC power outlet. They reconfigured where the wireless charging is. They made it larger and more accessible to more phones. This truck is just fantastic. Inside this space here is tremendous. You can hang files in here, additional USBs, your SD card. It's lit and extremely roomy. It's cavernous. Now, I want to talk about the steering wheel for a moment. If you look on the left here, you have your typical cruise control settings. So you just have to really get used to where everything is. And up here is your forward collision alert. It allows you to implement the alert within 2 car lengths, as close as half a car length as you desire. Heated steering wheel, we all need that. Shouldn't every vehicle have a heated steering wheel in Minnesota? On the right side here, you have your voice command and your phone hang-up options at the touch of a finger. This is your 5-point command center. And what this is going to do is it's going to give you access to all of the information in the driver's information center. This is an 8-inch screen which shares a lot of information with the IntelliLink, but gives also more customizable vehicle information. Let's see, your average fuel economy, trailer brake options, trip options, 1 and 2, oil life, tire pressure. That's all going to be available at the roll of the thumb. Also, I want to point out the inside rearview mirror. I know we talked about that video feed. Look at that. Look at the imagery of that backup camera and the wide-angle lens and the clarity. That's directly behind the truck. You can't get that with a standard reflection of a mirror. So it's safer and easier to see than ever before. This is your 2019 Sierra Denali Ultimate. There's so many more features on this vehicle that I can't begin to cover in this video. So if you have questions, if you want to know more about it, if you want to take it for a test drive, I want to invite you to come down to Brookdale Buick GMC, 694 on Brooklyn Boulevard. See us online, BrookdaleBuickGMC.com. Again, this is Drew Travis, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks.